It is the last of our 4 semi-finals, and the second men's semi-final. It's between the Netherlands and Australia. The number one. Well, the big countdown is finished, and we are away here in Chennai, India, on the Volleyball World Beach Pro Tour. Big joust up at the net to start things. It's the Australians in the yellow singlets who come away with the first point. Zachary Schubert and Thomas Hodges. Damien Schumann with you here for this one. Very, very excited for this matchup indeed. And of course, Australia, last tournament, on top of that podium. Team USA doing a wonderful. And now, can the Netherlands do the same thing, but this time in a semi-final? Oh, that's a huge block. Monster block to start things there from Ruben Penninga. Hodges' angle starting on the line. Big jump in. Good penetration. Good. And of course, when Zachary Schubert isn't being served, that means that, well, you're in real danger of copping some big jump serves from that man. If he doesn't have to concentrate on siding out, well, because Luini's just digging himself in for that last beater, which means the cut shot and off-paced angles will be open. So we'll see if there are any adjustments made, and that is a good high line. It throws the defensive team off a little bit, and he's athletic and dynamic enough to deal with that. Oh, speaking of dealing with things, probably 2 to 4 potentially. 2 to 4 service errors is probably acceptable in a set, as long as you're breaking the pass down. If you're not breaking the pass down, well, then there's absolutely no point serving errors. Well, usually it's Australia who tries to pass the ball up on 2. The Netherlands are just passing it with ease, so I just wonder whether it's time for Hodges to switch maybe to a jump float. Big swing. Penninga. Zach tries to change things up by going for the jump serve off the left side of the court, and I'll tell you what. Or could we go for a historic 4 service areas in a row? He gets the ball in. Good side set. And that is a big swing from Zachary Schubert. Good fake from Zach in the backcourt. Another tight set. And unfortunately can't quite get through that time. Wide open, and then at the last minute ran into it. So it's far too tight, unfortunately. With that wind at Australia's back as well, that ball just drifting on. The Netherlands maintaining this healthy 3-point lead, closing in on the business end of this set, and that's another big monster block from Penninga. He has had some sort of blocking match so far in this semi-final, making it from the 27-year-old. Good side. It's kind of actually surprising that volleyballers don't break and dislocate their fingers more often than they actually do. Oh, Penninga, he is having some sort of match right now. He's applying service pressure, and on top of that, his vision and execution of the shots. Good steady platform from Schubert. That's a wonderful pass from Thomas Hodges. Just to show a fair amount of resilience to come back and, well, win this second set and take us to a third and deciding set, because the Netherlands are looking so solid at the moment, and that is a huge monster block to start off the second set. Teama-Luini delighted with his partner. Oh, and there's a monster block from Hodges. Somehow Luini has managed to cover it with one hand. Extraordinary rally. Can you believe that from the Netherlands? That is otherworldly. 2 extraordinary cover plays and a big hit to finish. Somehow lead in this second set, and I love the fact that Thomas Hodges has changed his tactics to a jump float. Great to recognise within him. Oh, and Hodges gets a monster block back on Luini, and have a look at Thomas Hodges in the... Having said that, though, Penninga still well and truly winning the battle of the blockers at the moment. Good off-pace short serve from Schubert. He hides in the middle of the court. And Luini just sensing that. Oh, heartbreaking for Team Australia. They put their hands up in frustration and they play a very physical game. Burn a lot of calories compared to other teams out there, just in terms of the way they play. That's huge. Penninga again. Every single time Hodges and Australia look like they're starting to gain a little bit of an ascendancy.
Penninga on 2, touches off the block.
He did that perfectly. Oh, and that is a huge swing. There's only going to be 1 point in it going into the technical timeout. It feels like the Netherlands are well and truly on top. Oh, and have a look at that from Zach. He's very pleased with that one. Hits the ball as hard as he possibly can on 2. So that's a... That's a good pass. And just creates a little bit more havoc, but of course you risk losing control of everything when you do pass the ball that wide. So good offense.
Go for the one for Luini.
Go with one hand. And gee, that was very close to being a block, but well done from Luini, just finding the angle. Great pass, great talk from Hodges. There's a slight down breeze, so don't know if jump serving's the way to go from the current end that the Netherlands are on, and well, it is just a 2-ball fest at the moment, both teams. Well, this time Hodges will play the ball on 3, and he finds a way through the seam. It looked like that Hodges was either a little bit early or the set just held in Zach's hand a little bit long, and now they find themselves with a 1-point lead, approaching the business end of this set and potentially the match. Another big serve. Well, I mean, if I could jump that high and hit that hard, I probably wouldn't as well. Schubert up at the net for a bit of a change-up. With the referee's call of a 2-hit or a 2-touch. Australia, well, they get one back. And an extra big celebration after a little bit of controversy. Just a reset for the Netherlands. Lost my metaphor there for a moment. Such is the excitement that's happening here in Chennai on the centre court, and we hope you're enjoying the drama on the VBTV app. Hodges finds a way through somehow. They can't read into the body language from Australia. That's huge. Apologies about the pronouncement of his hometown for everybody watching at home. 18 points apiece. Schubert hasn't seen any of the siding out, and that is a high-pressure play. It's a high-pressure set, and Zachary Schubert and Thomas Hodges just taking an extra moment. Luini runs behind again, and this time doesn't go for a sharp angle, just tries to hit. Good self-cover from Schubert. No run-up. And this time, Schubert, third time of asking, gets it down. Luini runs behind. There's not much room off that pass. Schubert's there for the set. Oh, no, it's an overset. Oh, and that's heartbreaking for Australia. Oh, that's a tough float serve. Penninga absorbs the pressure. There's nobody up at the net. And he makes no mistake about it, accurately hitting down the line. Like Thomas Hodges, maybe he's cramping. Stand up. That is a perfect, accurate hit. Oh, and that ball's gone long. The Netherlands, they were 1 or 2 points behind for the majority of the second half of that second set. And they managed to turn things around. Look how pumped up they are, and they deserve to be. They run over to their coaching staff.